Okay, guys, I am back with our final video for today for what is this, August 10th. And I, I'm wondering if you guys went back and read and look where I kind of goofed up. So, but we're going to discuss that now. This was the little surprise I had for you. This is something small, but it's going to offer, like I said, building on what I said about these, what I think people are going to, you're going to see some really crazy playthroughs of Dungeon Crusade. We're going to look at one more punch board, and this is the expansion Heroes. Okay, so there's the Warlock and the Ranger and the Paladin, the Bard, the Battle Mage, and the Priestess, Jorah. So, with the expansion pack, you're going to get these 6 heroes, you're going to get their special ability cards, and of course their plastic bases. But I also threw something else in there for you. And I've had this in my back pocket for a while now, and I think this is the best time to reveal it. You are also going to receive, with the expansion heroes, can someone do a drum roll? I think we need a drum roll right now. You're going to receive initiative tokens 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, can you put that together from what we just talked about? You are going to be able to play Mega Dungeon Crusade. Yes, you are seeing this in Groovis Vision. Your eyes are not deceiving you. I'm adjusting my microphone. Take a gander at that while I adjust this. Okay, I'm good. I've been wanting to tell you this for like the better part of a year. You can play Dungeon Crusade with 12 heroes and of course Albus. Now we're going to pop back in our thing. And that is why notice the minion populate. Let's get our tokens back here. This is probably the best grand finale, and it was fun to reveal this for you today. Okay, so my mic keeps slipping. Bear with me for one moment. Okay, it's good. Okay, so that's why I said, and people were wondering, I think a few people, well, why is that minion population track so high? This is why. Again, it was something to do for people to give them even more ways to enjoy Dungeon Crusade. This is Mega Dungeon Crusade. And so definitely when you play with this amount of heroes, you probably want to fill the dungeon up with this many minions. And yes, these kind of games, this is going to take a while. And I already have one quest I was working on where it will have a 12 heroes in it. And again, going back to what I said about creating your own scenarios, creating your own quests. I know, and again, the playthroughs with, YouTubers playing through this. Consider this. You can play with 12 heroes, you can create your own quests and scenarios. I know, as sure as anything, there's going to be some very creative people out there, and imaginative people who are going to create crazy quests with all those quest tokens and running 12 heroes at a time. But then again, I created this too. Maybe you don't want to play with 12. Maybe you want to create a quest with 10 heroes, right? That's possible. Or lastly, remember, see the D10? Kind of like what I said before. Anytime you see that on a card where it says D6 or, roll D6 for randomly selecting a hero, you're going to use a D12. Very simple modification right out of the box for you. And simply, it's fine to play that way. Yeah, come on, we know how we all like house rule stuff and create, home brews and stuff. Well, now you have yet another way to do this. So again, D10, and then finally play Dungeon Crusade with 8 heroes where you're going to be using a D8 for all this stuff. So there you go, guys. That's the surprise reveal. So if you got the Hero Expansion Pack, expect to get initiative tokens 7 through 12 and get ready for Mega Dungeon Crusade. Now, of course, I have nothing prepared in the game, the scenarios that, this took us a while to complete, so I didn't have time to create that due to the time constraints. But however, you are going to have the tools now, all the tokens, the cards. Here's your playground. Go create. Show people what you can do with all of this stuff. And on that note, guys, I have to go make a spaghetti dinner for my family and come back down here in my studio room and do work. I absolutely loved talking to you today. And again, it was so much fun to reveal this, and most definitely, I think I could hear gears churning out through the world right now. Wait a minute, 12 heroes. I'm gonna load the, I'm gonna load the dungeon up with 18 minions, and I'm going to make the raid difficulty at 6. Have not 6, 8 guardians spawn into the dungeon, and have the guardians spawn track at 11. Tell me that would not be a fun playthrough to watch, with of course, you know, the quests, and you know, that would be appropriate for something like that. But there you go. That's kind of what I wanted to do, is give people this huge toolbox of dungeon crawl goodness and create and see what you can do with Dungeon Crusade Book 1 Genesis of Evil. Okay guys, I gotta go make spaghetti, but listen, I'll be keeping in touch with you next week. As I said, thank God everything is, you know, done. We're doing a few small edits, nothing that big, but we're all finished. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for all your comments and your support, you know, even your suggestions. I love to hear that. It's just a great season in our life to be able to, you know, finally be done with this and enjoy this all together. Okay guys, I'm going to make some spaghetti and garlic bread. I hope you have a very nice Saturday evening, or whatever, whenever you're watching this, and I will be back very soon. The next videos will definitely be when everything has been, you know, sent to manufacturing, but I don't know what else there is to show you. I've showed you everything, this whole game. Right now you've seen everything, so we'll find something to talk about and have fun with. Okay guys, have a good night, good day. I'll talk to you soon.